Starting in mountain pose and checking the position of the spine, pelvis. Realize the weight of the shoulders. Connect each breath with our mind. Start to soften the knees, hinge forward, wiggle the toes. Breathe in and come back. Exhale, hinge forward just a little deeper. Inhale, come back. Energize the back side of the body and then the front. Exhale. Inhale. And this time we start to circle the hip. So loosen up all the area that might be holding tension. As we hinge forward, ensure your core is engaged. When doing this, searching for any tension, any discomfort, connect with the body. And circle the other way whenever you're ready. And we're ready. I'm going to place our hands on the floor or on the blocks. So you can always put your hands on the counter if the blocks are too low, or maybe a sturdy chair. And start to pedal your feet to lift one heel, then the other. We straighten one leg and then the other. And loosen up the back of the leg. When you're ready, I'm going to plant one foot on the floor and start to lift the other leg and pretend you're kicking something away. I'm going to open the hip and then slowly lower that hip. So going to look for that open hip and exhale that hip lower down. I'm going to bring that 5 toes of that floating foot toward the floor all the way to your pinky finger. And breathe in, let that hip go free, open and breathe out. So I'm going to square that hip. Maybe circle the foot behind you. Add the weight to that standing leg and feel that stability and determination of the standing leg. And you can make your fingertips a little bit looser on the blocks. And continue pedaling the feet. Make sure you breathe really, really deep. When you're ready, we're starting on the other side. We're going to continue, allow the hip to open and close and manipulate the hip, and we allow the feeling to rise onto the outside of that standing leg. Create the strength of the standing leg and keep your belly in the whole time. Again, we're going to circle the foot a little bit and just to loosen up the ankle and toe area. It's winter here where I live. It's really cold and we want to work quite a bit on that ankles and toe health. Now we're going back to that initial leg again, and this time let's try to add on. Place the opposite hand on your back and we're going to turn the body toward the opposite side. That forces that hip to lower down. Feel your legs are working really hard to catch up. Iyengar says in his book, this asana, which is Warrior 3 we have been practicing, helps one to stand firmly on the soles of the feet, keeps the stomach muscles in and gives agility to the body and the mind. We're changing to the other leg now. This is not an easy pose. We continue practicing Into the other side. See the improvement. A lot of strength for your glute muscles and standing leg, your belly, a lot of agility and determination training. It is making the pose slightly harder, the balance slightly harder if the floor is softer, so you can always consider starting on a harder floor. Now let's try the balance, and lift your hands off the floor and bring your hands in front of your heart. This is a Warrior 3 variation. Reach your heart forward and toes back, and keep breathing. And going to the other side now. Since we've been practicing aligning our hips, try our best in this balanced position. Align our hips. Breathe. Come back to standing. Great work, everyone. Relax your shoulders and reset, and just come back to your body.